Yep, fish. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Don't even unhook it, just slam it on the f***ing mat. My hand's shaking so bad, like on my reel handle. What are you thinking of the water clarity, Jan? I'm just thinking about a crawl maybe. Just had a perch bite on the crawl.
Got one, got a perch, got a perch. Oh, he's on.
So with the severe weather front that came in, basically, and it was pretty rough for the whole of Holland. I think we were actually quite lucky, weren't we, Jan, where we are compared to the rest of the country, to the rest of the Netherlands. I think we got away quite lightly, believe it or not, but it was still rough as hell out there. So obviously that first day had to be cancelled, safety first. And yeah, now we are finally out on the water after a day kicking our heels in the house, champing at the bit, just wanting to be out there. It just makes, I think it makes the build up even worse, to be honest. Still shaking a bit now. Just getting to this first spot, just got to get those fish in the boat. I think once we got a fish in the boat, we'll feel a little bit more relaxed, but the fish are not obliging at the moment. Yes. Good lad. Well, I think we're going to give this probably 15 minutes more, and then we're going to probably have to move because they're not biting. Well, they are biting, but we missed one and had one, so I think it's going to be maybe run. We need to run it as economically as possible to check the spots that we want to check. So I think we're probably going to run back up a little bit to a weed bed that we know about, and then from there run round to there's like a small depression on the bottom, check that for some more perch. Then we've got some humps on the far side that we want to fish with crankbaits, which is just off of a well-known spot. So we're hoping that the fish have got pressured and moved just off of that spot, and we found them. But I was really hoping that we'd get 3 zander, just small zander like the one we've had here, quick, but it's not planning out as we want. What are you reckoning, Jan? We've almost been here an hour, my friend.
Yeah, we almost need to go. I do one cast with a bright crankbait and then we probably need to go.
Do you want to move around a bit more, or are you happy with the area we fished?
We fished the best bit. Maybe I move a little bit further that direction, but just want to do one cast with a green crankbait over those fish. See if that is the trick or not.
And then are we going to go to the weedy bit?
Yeah, I think.
Go and fish the weed for the perch. Get the fish excited and maybe they'll bite. Fish, yep.
Just quickly grab the big net, or is it?
No,
yeah,
that's
spike. Yeah, let me grab the big net.
Ready, 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 ready.
Yeah. Engine's off.
Told you taking the trousers off was going to work. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up.
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
And it's off.
And it's off in the net. Full bait's come out in the net. Oh.
Mate.
So we've spent a little bit too long at this first spot, I'm feeling, but we have got the pike, which is a real bonus. I've had 2 zander bites which I've missed. They're just not really committing, and the zander that are here just don't seem to be, yeah, they're not feeding aggressively. Jan's managed to get one out, which is good. So we've got 1 zander and 1 pike on the board, but I really did feel that we'd come in here and we'd have 3 zander pretty quick. So we fished a spot behind us, and we've just seen Luke Coppins has pulled up on there. And I think from looking at the score tracker earlier, he's had his perch and he's going in there to get his zander, but Luke's a good angler, so hopefully he might wankle him out of there, but we couldn't get him to bite. Yeah, I don't think it's ideal that the spot was absolutely saturated by cormorants when we pulled up. Definitely not a good sign. I think we'll probably give this spot, like, what do you reckon, Jan? 5–10 minutes?
5 minutes.
Yeah, max.
I am the danger, I am the boogeyman, I am a stranger. Fear is a miracle, I am the pain. A big in the spirit, you've never been tamed. Let's go. There is no savior, just me and you. To back you up later, this world is so evil. It's changing my nature, still I'm so appalled. You thought I couldn't get at you. Oh, it's looking bleak, there's blood in the streets. Oh, a treat for the freaks, defeating the beast. Oh, it's been weeks, at least it's moments of peace. Oh, increase the heat. I wanna watch it burn.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I feel that I'm doing my job and getting the fish in the boat. So yeah, I'm not so pleased that we're sort of sitting around 14th, 15th, but still got a lot of fish to put on the card. Yep. Yep.
Over my phone, you a little one. The pressure at all, this an easy thing. I know the reason you running from. You fear it the most, that 101. Buddy is sweeter than honey bun. If I was you, I would be terrified. It's looking bleak, there's blood in the streets.
Look, the quicker we get this done, the quicker you can go home and do whatever you were doing before you came aboard.
Weeks, at least it's moments of peace. Oh, increase the heat. I wanna watch it burn. Burn it down. Burn it down. Watch it burn. Show me some mayhem. Show me some mayhem. Bring in the mayhem. Burn it down. Watch it. Slipping back in the darkness again. Slipping back in the darkness again. Slipping back into the darkness again. Slipping back into the darkness again. Whoa! It's looking bleak, there's blood in the streets. Whoa! A treat for the freaks, defeating the beast. Whoa! It's been weeks, at least it's moments of peace. Whoa! Increase the heat. I wanna watch it burn.
Found a little hump, and there's a couple of perch on it. But they are super tricky. So really try with active target to put the bait just in front of their nose. So not fish over them, just put it in front of their nose with the hope that they will bite it. But
That
the first
perch,
one bit.
that perch is on the board, okay?
Okay, good. Really
35. So
Yeah,
it gives us 289.
Yeah.
That pushes us into 19th. So Jan's going to try and aggravate them again with the crankbait. fire them up and get them all angry. I've got a craw in there and I'm dragging the craw through. So the crawfish imitation, just going to be fished really subtly along the bottom, but if they're getting angry, I'll either grab the crankbait or go back down to the bottom and then nail the craw, hopefully.
Under the boat. Just to get it in. Whoop.
Yes! I reckon that's a tank, mate.
Yeah,
That's a metre 10.
Just keep the net shot so he cannot jump out.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere, mate.
Keep the net shot. Keep the net shot.
So needing these final perch, which are proving to be very tricky, we're cranking this steep edge along here, and then if we see any perch on the top on the active target, and then they sort of react, but they don't want to take the crankbait, then Jan's sort of stopping, putting it on spot lock, and then dropping a Ned rig or a little shad on their heads, trying to provoke them into taking. But yeah, as you can see, we are cranking right on that weed edge. The cranks are just picking up. That's where the perch like to live, right on that edge.
I think tomorrow we need to start on the perch.
Agreed. Definitely was a mistake not starting on the perch today. Just the little stripy tigers didn't want to play. What are we going to do? Bust these rods down and put the kit away and then make a run? Okay, so we are here with Team 4 from Lowrance, who are in 4th place.
Yeah.
So Martin, talk us through it. Yesterday we were chatting to you and you said, I've got the monkey on my back with this pike.
Yeah.
And yet we see within, I think, probably, what, at least within an hour, maybe less than that from what I saw on the score tracker, you got 3 perch in the bow and the pike.
Yeah, I drowned the monkey.
So run us through your top fish then. So the pike was your top fish, the 70 centimetre pike.
It was 70.
The perch, what were the perch lengths?
48,
47 and 44.
Okay, nice. So a good smattering of 40s. And then your 3 Zander, what were they?
It was the
86 and then...
no, 68.
Oh, no, 68.
68, 65, 64, something like that.
Yeah.